What's up, guys? Just want to touch base with you. It's been a while since I've done any fishing videos or any fishing in general, but I'm at a new spot. I'm actually gonna go for some striped bass today. I just posted on my Instagram a couple days ago about catching mudsuckers. It was a picture of me catching a mudsucker and then catching a striped bass on it, and I thought it was super rad. I was like, man, I remember that day. That was so much fun. So I figured I'd go for striped bass today because it's been on my mind lately. So here I am at a new spot. My good friend John told me about this spot. Yeah, we're at a little river right here, so it's a low tide right now. Hoping to catch on to some striped bass. There's also possibly rays out here, possibly halibut out here. So I'm about to throw out my line, see what we can do. I'm gonna do my typical high-low rig. I got some old squid. I don't want to use old squid only because I don't like using old stuff. I know it's not the best, but I don't like stuff going to waste. So I'm gonna use some old squid right now just to kind of get rid of it and see what we can do with that typical high-low rig. And then I'm gonna do some sardines. I know it sounds kind of crazy because typically they're not really biting on sardines. They're usually biting on, you know, like swim baits, whatever. Ghost shrimp, anchovies I heard are really good, but I got some sardines today. I meant to grab anchovies. I grabbed sardines like a rookie. So I'm gonna do some sardines today and throw around some swim baits. So let's get started. We'll see what we can catch. All right, here we go. We're gonna get started. Throw my first cast out. Pretty swampy here as far as your standing grounds, but that doesn't matter. It's nothing like ocean fishing. You don't have to sit here and wait, you know what I mean? And while holding it, you can just kind of just let it do its thing. So I brought my rod holder. I'm gonna stick it in there and just kind of sit back and enjoy the show, hopefully. Let's see what we can do. I'm just gonna kind of watch for the bites. My main rod of choice that I use is an Okuma. It's a longitude. I actually forgot I have a bell that my friend John gave me. Same guy who told me about this spot. So I'm gonna attach this guy right there, so that hopefully when I get something, I'm gonna hear a little jingle jangle, you know what I mean? And it's so strange. It feels like I'm getting bites, but I can't tell. Man, that was weird. Like I said, I keep feeling these bites. It's tripping me out. I don't think it's bites though. I think it might just be the current. I'm gonna toss it down over here. See if there's anything just kind of floating down in there. Yeah, I think it's just the current that's giving these little subtle bumps that I keep thinking is a fish, because as soon as I threw it in there I start feeling it. So I think I'm just tripping. Never been here before, so I'm like, is there like a little ray just kind of bumping it or something? But I don't remember if rays do that or not. All right, I'm not having too much luck with this squid right now. I don't know if the fish just aren't here yet or what, but figure I'll test my luck with something else. So I'm gonna just leave this rig set up so I can tie it on later, even leave the squid on it and everything. But I'm gonna throw a little snap swivel and attach this little swim bait to it with this jig head. See what happens. Yeah, I'm gonna mess around with this guy for a little bit and then maybe throw a bigger one on there. Good luck to you. Thank you, you too. That's awesome though. How long ago was that? That was last week. Last week? Yeah. Wow. That's awesome, man. That's crazy. don't know if you guys heard all that, but this guy caught a 30-pound striper here last week. That would be pretty nice to hook onto a 30-pound striper right now. Alright guys, I'm on the other side. That's where I was over there. And now we're in the lagoon over here. The only reason I wanted to switch it up over here is because that guy that came by was telling me how last week he hooked up on a 30-pound striper over here. 30 pounds. And not only that, but he released it. So it got me thinking, oh man, what if it's still over here? So figure I'll fish around over here for a little bit. I actually got a pretty big swim bait on right now. I got a big hammer swim bait on right now with like a 1 ounce jig head. And it's actually got it's got some nice coloring too, which looks like it could be good for striper. But not only that, but it's kind of stained a little bit neon yellow from another swim bait that I had in my tackle box. But anyways, mess around over here for a little bit, see if we can get on anything. Alright, a couple more casts and then I'll switch to something else. Pretty sure I just felt a knock, so try over here again. Unless I ran into a random rock out here, but I don't see too many big rocks out here. There are some though. Finally got some anchovies. And I think something's biting it right now. Feel little subtle bumps. I think they already took it. Yep. I had a feeling because the bite, it just like immediately stopped. Yeah. I was like, oh no. I'm gonna steal your thread if you don't mind. Okay. Thanks, bro.
I don't really like to leave them in the sun because they go...
Yeah, they get mushy quick. I probably shouldn't have put mine in the sun. All right. So, let's try to get this going again.
I have my bait over there.
Uh-huh.
And I saw one jumping over here.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, man, I definitely felt a fish that time, which is kind of exciting. The most excitement I've had all day.
I would say that's the best you can use for rockfish, man.
No way.
Yeah.
I've never even seen, cause I like follow a bunch of people on YouTube, you know, that are always rock fishing and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm always, I never see anybody use anchovies.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been cutting a big rockfish with anchovies, but I use the hook like the way I have it here.
Uh-huh.
And I use the whole anchovy. I just put the hook in the cross all the line and then come back and put the hook like that.
Oh,
so
okay.
you cross the hook in the anchovy, pull all the line and put it back in the tail.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Let's see if... Now we know they're there, so hopefully it won't take long. So the gentleman here, this guy here, his name's Caesar. Cesar, he hooked me up with some anchovies, and ever since I've been finally getting some bites. See if we can hook up on something. I've been out here since 10. It's almost like 3 o'clock, I think, right now. Oh, it came off! No! Oh, dude, that's messed up. That's messed up, bro. All right. Finally pulled in a big striper. Been waiting for this all day. Woo! Put up a good fight, too. Dang, this thing's big, bro. Nice. You weren't joking, dude. Man, I put out tons of drag because I wanted to try to get a good fight, but I put out way too much drag.
Yeah.
Oh, that was exciting. Woo! You got a tape measure? I don't think I have mine on me. I mean, that's definitely a keeper. Oh, that's a big boy. Oh, yeah. Nice. All right, finally got a striper. Big one, about 22 inches. First one of the day. Took all day to get. With the help of my boy over here I just met, hooked me up with some anchovies and finally got a big striper. My first keeper striper, so I'm super stoked about this because I'm gonna eat them tonight. So yeah, it's a nice one. Oh, don't go back in the water, boy.